Woodlawn is a very special place to come to, specifically because of the aesthetic value, the wonderful trees, over 6,000 trees, 17 miles of roads, 400 acres. Woodlawn has been a non-denominational cemetery since 1863. Over the course of time, there have been a great many notables that have selected Woodlawn, and their legacies are here, and we're bringing those legacies back to life. And we'd like to feel that we're creating living legacies here with our cemetery.
The Conservancy does specialized tours that focus on Woodlawn's history of jazz or Woodlawn's history of vaudeville. And it's just a great way for people to come and learn about lives of people like Duke Ellington and Miles Davis and names that we hear all the time, and just to learn about their life. The Conservancy really tells the story of remarkable people like Madam C.J. Walker and Elizabeth Cady Stanton.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton in 1848 demanded elective franchise for women. Woodlawn Cemetery is my home. All of the important people in my life are here. My mother is on the other side, my grandmother is buried here, my great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother. So I'm very partial to this place.
Every day in my life, I always want to learn something new. And coming here, I do every day, all the time. And it's just very interesting to see all the different things.
I was very impressed with all the larger mausoleums that I saw and everything. It's so detailed. I didn't even get it all in. I'm interested in artwork and architecture and everything, the sculpture.
I don't think you could find as great a collection of wonderful artistic treasures, open air for you to look at, walk around, and enjoy in the sunshine anywhere else in New York City.
Bridge to Craft Career program is something that's so unique and so special to Woodlawn. We work with cohorts of young people in both masonry arts and landscape arts, and we spend time training them. We have preservation masonry students that are using the cleaning solutions on our mausoleums that they would be using in a construction job. And to have that experience and to go into a career that much more prepared than your peers is really, really great for both the students and also for the employer.
We actually learned that there are very different type of stones that we deal with, chemicals, and what to do in cases.
When you clean a mausoleum monument, you feel proud, or you feel good because you know you're doing something good for others.
We have a on-site arboriculture and horticultural training program here at the Woodlawn Cemetery. And so every morning we start with online training. We want them to understand how trees live in the environment, especially in an urban environment. And that way, when they install and care for plants, they'll know what to do to give the trees and shrubs the best treatment.
There's no other program I've ever seen, at least in New York City, that has ever given me as much opportunity to be hands-on learning and a career path that'll take me a long way.
Our Bridge to Craft Career program is quite successful because we partner with The Door, which is a social services agency, and The Door helps these young people with job interviews, job skills, writing their resume. Having that partnership with The Door that really supports these young people is what I believe really leads to the success of these young folks getting jobs once they graduate our program. We are very fortunate here at Woodlawn that when it comes to the preservation of a mausoleum, we have the plans, we have the original plans, the original foundation order, and those documents are being cared for at the Avery Archive at Columbia University. Having that relationship with Columbia has really enabled our preservation efforts.
We're proud that we're making an economic impact in the Bronx through the trade programs that we have. We're up to nearly 100 graduates in the last 5 years, and we're proud to say next year will continue at a rate of closer to 40 to 50 a year. As we keep doing this, we're definitely sending a message that we are a cemetery first and foremost, but we're certainly much more.
I think that's exactly right. We are preserving the past, but also inspiring the future. Your support of the Conservancy really helps support the Bronx and Greater New York City. It's a contribution to our workforce development program. It's helping our young people get jobs and helping them stay in New York City with good jobs, and also preserving this natural historic landmark for all visitors to New York City to come to experience and to learn from the great stories we have here.